Oh hey, my birthday happened. April 30th. So I get to do something selfish. Since this is a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, I want to brag about my recent Rush event wins. It maybe have small player count, but I do take those W. So what you gonna do about it, huh? Feel frustrated? Why not join some Rush Discord servers and join tourneys? Check out the description, they're pretty active. Just don't tell him I sent you there. So yeah, bragging time. First place on Volt server, 6 person. I brought baseball cause it's good against Max. I maybe put way too much draw power, and I think there are parts that could have been better, such as lack of Celestial Severance. I like Creator as my legend because it does toolbox either lurker or player number 99. Here's my highlight duel for that. I do think baseball is such a good deck, only thing holding it back is the lack of anti-back row. Second place on Aura's Tourney, 21 person. I bring Toss Coin Machine, I have no reasoning for why, it even have a hard time on outing Max still. But with combination of cards, fast direct damage and high impact trap cards, I managed to take a lot of 2-0 games. The key cards of this strat is basically discounting Lurker with PG7 recovery. Surprisingly can end games in a few turns, due to Steel Mech Pierce. I loaded it with singleton traps that can be hard to play around, since it could be anything, and to avoid getting sniped by Sea Dragon Knight. But I didn't prepare enough against the deck that I've lost to, which is Excutie. Honestly, it's hard to counter that deck. If not for Radiant Mirror Force, I would have lost instantly, but I managed to hold on for multiple turns. My opponent is good at piloting against my traps despite restricted to do a lot of things. I do find a lot of my card choices do nothing. Especially this one's. Wish I have at least Deep Sea Hunters in my side deck. Still proud of it though. Here's the highlight, and yes, I lose in it. Close game though. First place on Yui's Tourney, 16-ish person. This tourney was different, it allows pre-release cards, and we have to use 3 decks in this one. And they cannot use the deck if they lost with it, if all of their decks are unable to be used. That's how the round winner is determined. I brought this 3 deck. Poseidra, Sky Savior, Fiend. Also I avoided using pre-release cards for this one. Sea Serpent is my main deck and the sweeper. I plan to take all games with it cause the deck is good on non-side deck format. It did brick some of the times, but it's the deck had the most wins for me. The next deck I brought is Fiends, cause I was expecting others to bring maximums as well, and I made it to focus on turboing Vanity's Fiend. And finally my final deck is Sky Savior, which is my safe deck if things go bad. This deck is a good all-rounder. This is a highlight for each of the deck. This tourney was on 3 separate Discord, cause the community is like that. Which again is linked in the description. Community is small, but hey, another member is always nice to have. If you haven't tried Rush, this places are good starting point to find players to discuss and duel with. Now go out there and kick some ass. See ya.